people listening and they're thinking, okay, this might be something I need to look into, what kind of industries would this be applicable to?
Yeah, I mean, huge. Like the biggest ones, like the whole reason why NAFTA exists was back in the day, um, in the 90s. Remember, there was the softwood lumber issue. There was like law of the sea, and like, hey, that's my salmon, not yours.
Okay.
In your waters, because I mean, the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans are like, who controls the waters?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, everyone remembers softwood lumber, and then there was the auto disputes, and then like with Mexico, there was the maquiladoras when like companies fled from, like, I remember like California tomato growers. Do you remember that?
I'm an 80s kid, so I don't know.
Oh, um, well, the 90s are just after that, so you should have been a teenager like me.
Math lessons here too. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, I mean, the whole reason that this NAFTA agreement exists is because those industries, like the most controversial industries that we know of, auto, lumber, maritime, um, agriculture, steel, are all hugely impacted, right? I mean, these are the resources of countries that we're talking about, like the most highly guarded things.
Right. So
Because,
these trade agreements, what do they say, or what do they allow for, not allow for? What's the purpose of them?
well, in the 90s, the purpose of them were to eliminate the barriers. So for every good that you trade across the borders, so you import or you export, there's a duty involved. So a duty is like a tax, and they're applied when they enter a country so that the country can protect their own industry.
Mm-hmm.
That's the paragraph version that you would learn in school.
That's perfect.